Hi everyone, Danielle Schomkill here, Diamond Later with It Works Global. I just wanted to kind of do my own video channel on YouTube, so this is my first video. I started It Works back in November of 2013. And I just last month promoted to Diamond and earned my $20,000 bonus. So really exciting. This company is it's the best time to join this company. Actually, we are experiencing major growth and just are skyrocketing as a company as a whole. So they say right now is like getting into Mary Kay when it first started. So just imagine in 40, 50 years sitting at the top and not having to do too much because you joined at the right time. So I just kind of wanted to tell my story, why I started It Works, and then I'll just be doing videos, a couple a week, just to help the team out. So like I said, I started in November 2013. I started because I just started seeing posts on Facebook from Jessica, my friend that I went to high school with. I had never heard of the wraps or the products before, so it was all new to me, and Jessica actually reached out to me and asked me to become her first loyal customer. At the time we were really broke. We had just moved into a duplex and we're renting, and I just had my son about 2 months before that. And so life had been pretty hard for that year, that 2013, the first of the year. My husband had just started a job, and we were just trying to get back on our feet. So, but I saw her stuff, and she asked me to be a loyal customer. So I said, yeah, can I look at your website? I just want to look through your stuff. So she said, yes, of course, just let me know if you have any questions. So I went to her website, and I saw the wraps, and I was like, oh, I would love to try these. I would love to try stretch mark cream because I had stretch marks from my son. I would love to try all of the skincare products, but I honestly just could not afford it. And so I told her, I'm sorry, I'd love to help you out, but we just can't afford that right now. And she said, no worries, just let me know if there's a better time. So I just kind of put it aside, didn't think about it. But me being on Facebook every day and just scrolling through, absolutely doing nothing, I kept seeing her posts about, make money from this business and just all that stuff. And so I kept having this feeling that this is what I needed to do, that this is what was going to help me stay at home and with my son, which was my ultimate goal, and to help us make money and just have a life that we actually wanted and had a good life. I, growing up, had a very, very blessed life. We weren't by means rich, but we were very comfortable with my family. We traveled quite often and got what we needed and mostly what we wanted. So when we got married, we were struggling very bad, and I just had a really hard time with that because I had never struggled in my life, and or if we were, I had no idea. So that was really hard for me as well. And I was just kind of really depressed. I was working as a waitress, and I actually really liked it. I was at Sizzler, and I had been a manager there before having Jackson, my son. And when I went back, I just wanted to be a server and work part-time. But it just wasn't cutting it, and it just wasn't helping my family. And so I saw this, and I kept seeing her posts, and I just kept having this feeling in my gut that this was gonna, help my family. And so I messaged her, and I just said, hey Jess, is there any way that I could come over to your house, see how this all works? Because I honestly had no idea how she was making any money or how anyone would make money off of this business. So she said sure, and so I went over there. I'm a very visual learner and person, and so I had to see physically how this worked and how it was set up, and she let me see that. She let me look through her eSuite, she let me look through her website and just explore, and she just showed me how she posted on Facebook all day and just messaged everyone she knew and talked about the wraps. And so I said, So I said, okay, great, thanks. And I left her house. And I got home and I talked to my husband and I was just like, you know, I think I could do something with this, and I think that I could better our family with this company. And he said, you know, do whatever you need to. I'll support you with whatever. He's very supporting. Even when he may not think that this will work, he still will support you and just say, yeah, okay, honey, okay, you know. But he said, you know, do whatever. I know and then I told him about the startup costs, and he said, okay, well, if you really want to do this and you really think this can work for you, then we'll go ahead and do it. And so we got paid on Friday, November 15th, and I messaged Jessica and I said, hey, like, I am ready to sign up. Just that. And since going to her house, I hadn't messaged her, showed any more interest than just that initial meeting at her house. And she was really surprised by it and was just like, oh, okay, if you're ready. And I said, yeah, let me just pay my bills and I'll sign up tonight. She's like, okay. So I broke down my bills. We paid all of our bills and realized that we didn't have enough. And I was really upset and I was really worried about what Jessica would say to me. Before It Works, I was very self-conscious and I was very alert and cared a lot about what people thought about me. And if I made promises to people, then I didn't want to ruin them because I cared about what they thought about me. And that's kind of what built my self-esteem, was what other people had said about me and you know, thought about me. And so I just was so sick to my stomach and was just like, what am I going to do? Like, I just paid all my bills. There's no way I could get anything back and skip a bill. And so I thought about it, and we actually were on our way to fix a part on our car that we needed to get fixed because it was our only transportation. And I just was telling my husband how sick I was and how much I really, really wanted to do this, like really bad. And he just turned around and said, okay, well, we're going to go home and you're going to go pay for that. And we'll skip out on the car because it wasn't a part that we needed, but I mean, right then, but, so I said, you know, are you sure? Like, I can wait, you know, and he said, no, like, let's do this. If we're really going to do this, I want you to do it now and not wait. And so I said, okay. So we went home and I messaged Jess and I said, hey, I'm ready to sign up. What do I do? So I went and I signed up. And honestly, at the beginning, I had a really hard time. I was very shy. And I had a close group of friends, but I didn't have a lot of friends and I wasn't popular in high school. And so I had a really rough start. Finding my first 4 customers, seemed like almost impossible to me. But I did it, and a lot of them were my family. My aunt was one, and my sister and my mom, I think, were one. And so I got my 120 free product, and so I got, you know, the wraps for myself so that I could try them. I got, the stretch mark cream so I could try that, and then I just kept going. I started my Instagram, and Facebook just didn't really work out for me. Jessica had a lot of success on Facebook, and so, you know, that's just what I kind of started with, but I had no success. I honestly don't know how she did it. So I started Instagram and just started doing that, following new people. I posted, and I just I wouldn't say take off, but that's kind of when I started running. And in January I signed my first DT, and in February, March, I went Ruby. I skipped executive and went straight to Ruby in March. In April, I went Emerald, and my husband went Ruby and Emerald, in April as well. And then in March, actually, as well, my husband left for basic training for the military, and that was really, really hard for me. We had not been apart since. Okay, sorry for the interruption. We had not been apart since day one, and so we had a really hard time when he had to leave for 5 months. So when he left, I just dedicated myself to this business and just kind of really was pushing really, really hard. I was charted for diamond in May. And I just needed volume. So in June and July, I worked on volume really, really hard, and it just wasn't happening. I just wasn't getting where I wanted to be, and I just couldn't sign any LCs, any DTs, and I was just really having a rough time getting my team together and getting the support from them and getting them to actually want this as much as I did. So in August, when my husband came home, I kind of decided that I needed to take a little bit of a break. And so I didn't work in August at all, and I didn't work in half of September. So the end of September came around, and I decided that I needed to start doing this again. So I kind of looked at my numbers and looked at where I was at, and I had gone all the way down back to executive. And I felt like crap. I was just like, oh my gosh, like I was charted for diamond, and now I'm back to executive. Like, that is crazy. So I, just kind of got with Jessica and was like, hey, what do we need to do? So October, we just started rebuilding and got with the teammates again, and just kind of started taking off from there. So then in November and December, we started charting for diamond again and getting those back to work that needed to work. And unfortunately, over maybe 5 people from my team did not quit, and I had over 50 distributors on my team. So it was really, really discouraging for me, and I was just like why did I do this? Why did I take this much time off? And is it even worth continuing? Like, I only have 5 people working. There's no way I can get back to diamond. And so I felt really, really bad. And so then January came and conference came around, and I was so excited, but unfortunately I couldn't make it because we just didn't have the money. And so I was just like, well, I'm going to watch it from home. So I watched a little bit of it from home, what they put on YouTube, and I was just really, really angry with myself. And I just remember just me, being really, really depressed over conference weekend and just wanted to be there. I wanted to be there so bad, and I knew I needed to be there so, so bad, but I couldn't have done it. And, I looked up airfare, I looked how long it was to drive there from Utah, and I just looked if there was any possible way I could make it, but it just didn't work out. And so I just watched it from here, and I just didn't let it get me down too much, and I just kind of, snapped out of it and said, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I'm not there, I can't make it there on this magic carpet, so I just need to snap out of it and get back to work. So in conference, they announced the double good bonuses, and I was like, okay, well, this is now my time. I have missed the good bonuses for way too long. I have to get the double good bonus. I have to get the $20,000 for diamond. So in January, after they announced that, me and Jess got together. We started charting my diamond chart and went to work. And from the 2 weeks left that were in January, I signed 24 loyal customers. I was serious about this, but like I had said, most of my diamond chart from before had quit, and so I had to fill all the volume. And so, I signed 24 loyal customers. I filled a whole Ruby chart full volume, and then in February I did 20 loyal customers and did another Ruby. But when I didn't get it in February, I was like, I cannot do this by myself. Like, I need a team that's going to be there for me, and help me and want to do this as well, want to change their lives as much as I do. So in March, I recharted for diamond, and I added 7 new distributors to my new diamond chart in March. And I filled all the volume there as well, and I got my double good this last month in March. So it has kind of been a long and slow road for me, and not kind of the typical, journey that you see other people doing. They get diamond in 8 months or less than a year, and I'm here at almost a year and a half, and I just got diamond. So, my biggest thing for today is to not give up, as I was almost diamond in last July and could have gone diamond easily. But I chose to take time off. I chose to take only 2 months off, and I lost almost everything. So don't give up and don't take time off. If you have to do anything, slow down a little bit, but don't stop. This company is amazing and will give you everything that you need to succeed. We have the steps to success. Those are 3 simple steps that you need to do every month. Run your auto ship, get your 4 loyal customers, and sign 3 distributors. I honestly didn't complete that until last month, and I completed it twice, 2 full times. That was my first time I'd ever completed it, and it works. And it's so simple. It's so simple. And even if you can't do it in a month, should be your main goal every month, is to do that. So that's just a little bit about me and my husband and our journey with It Works. And this year is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it for my family and for my team's family. I'm looking to help retire for mommies to help stay home with their babies as well. So this company has all the keys that you need and all the steps and everything. You don't have to do this alone. You don't ever feel like you're alone. Don't ever feel like, if you ever feel like you can't do this, then come to me or come to one of your leaders and just say, hey, I need some help. That's our thing. One team, one mission. And our personal team is so supportive of everyone. And I love that so much, so much. So that's just a little bit about us. And then just stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to do, a couple a week to help just the team get, started and how to do, how I work and what works well for me. And I hope that can help you as well, and that, you can see the success that I have. That's all I want for every single one of you watching this video, is I want you to succeed as much as I want myself to succeed. Probably more than I want to see myself succeed. I want to help change your lives. I want you to be debt free, like me and my husband will be this month after my diamond check comes in. This is real. This is so real, and I'm so blessed to be a part of this company. I'm so blessed to have the team that I do, to have all of you on my team. You guys are all like my family. So crazy. I tell everyone when I meet them that I feel like I already know them because we've been talking for so long, and even if you live, halfway across the country, I feel like I still know you so well. So when we meet, it's just kind of a little bit awkward because I'm like, wait, I haven't really met you. But I love you all. Please let me know if you have any questions, but I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.